All right, Libra, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for January 8th to the 14th of 2018, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. All right, so Libra, this week we have a lot of concentration in your first house. You have Jupiter and Mars here. I think coming into the week, you could be a bit motivated or driven, which is great. You're seeing opportunities and potentials, which is fantastic. That's going to continue through 2018. But that area is forming some very positive sextiles to your ruler Venus, the Sun, and Pluto in your third house of communication. So what this essentially means is that I think the focal point for you right now is on learning, is on communication, or anything involving business, trade, and synergy. So you do have this very good support here for asserting yourself and your independence, which is supporting communication, learning, and all this type of practical stuff. Over the weekend, we do have your ruler squaring up to Uranus, so there could be some erratic energy. Maybe it's involving the work and routine, or maybe some of that communication stuff. So balancing that will be key. And yeah, seeing that the whole communication sector is taking time, and very good for you to really ground your mind, see things practically, maybe learn some practical knowledge for the long term. All right, so Libra, let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Libra, so here's your chart for the week. Here's that first house emphasis I was talking about, Jupiter and Mars in your sign. It's giving you that bit of a boost of motivation and inspiration right now, which is great. It's all about independence with this, and starting to take some initiative on what you want in life, and through that, learning more about who you are. Now that is forming the sextiles up to Pluto, the Sun, and Venus in your first or in your third house. So there is this emphasis and focus on communication. So this is really, I think, the key right now, and where you can learn and focus your attention. So anything involving practical knowledge, practical skills, communication, synergy, exchanging with others, connecting with your peers or your siblings, any of this type of stuff, this is really about the day-to-day synergy and exchanging stuff, sharing stuff. So it might be more internal for some of you. Maybe you're writing a book. Others, it might be more about exchanging in the marketplace, but it is about that synergy. So there's transformation with this. I think you're transforming coming into the week. Very important for your sign here. Venus going over Pluto happens about once a year, where you're shedding of some old beliefs. And a lot of the old beliefs are about this third house stuff, learning, or the way we perceive things, practical stuff, communication. So you're going to feel probably this transformation around Monday, Tuesday, coming out of this rebirth, so to speak, and feeling like you can't express yourself. There's this new sense of independence as well with that first house sextile, and like expressing yourself just in general with the Sun also. So very good synergy there between the assertive house, independence, drive, what you want, and communication and learning. Now, Mercury does go into the third house around Wednesday, Thursday, and then does conjoin up to Saturn once we get into about Friday, Saturday, towards the second half of the week. So, we're talking about this communication stuff being supportive, and it absolutely is. But at the same time, you're taking this very seriously, right? And Saturn has kind of been, since December, helping you work within your limitations when it comes to communication, when it comes to learning. And so I think this weekend is a fantastic weekend for learning about this, right? Learning about the long road, maybe buckling down, doing the writing, doing the communication, doing the learning, whatever it is that you may feel guided to do this weekend. That could be very grounding for you. And again, seeing the long term, 2 years down the line with Saturn transiting this third. Now, also over the weekend is that the Sun and Venus will be squaring up to Uranus. So particularly for your ruler here, you may feel a bit erratic. Maybe there's some erraticness with the routine, or you're wanting to break free with the routine in some way. Or maybe it is about some of the communicative stuff. But whatever it is, as I always say with this, it's good to bring some extra conscious attention to the self, just so we're not doing anything erratic or impulsive, or through impatience or frustration or reacting to things. So very good to bring that extra attention, and at the same time listen to the freedom, because there is something that you're wanting change with, and there's some truth to that. So implementing freedom, but in a grounded and constructive way, I think is fantastic this weekend. All right, so Libra, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the next forecast.